Hi there, my name is Lenny and welcome back to another dream address tour. Today we're going to tour Laughtale, an early morning cat cafe island. Laughtale is an island I made myself and finished building on stream 3 weeks ago. If you enjoy watching Animal Crossing streams, consider dropping by. Without further ado, let's hop right into the tour. Okay, let's check out the island map first. The dream address is at the bottom in case you want to check out the island yourself. The villages are Mary, Raymond, Lolly, Anka, Mitzi, Bob, Pearl, Kitty, Kiki, and Rosie. The first thing you see when coming onto the island is this small overgrown entrance area. To the right is a small lookout on a hill. Up front you can cross the bridge to finally enter the island. However, before we do that, we will turn left into the little forest. The small path takes us into a tiny garden, which belongs to Raymond. He has a cute picnic blanket and a little field with pumpkin crops growing and direct access to the beach. Let's turn around and finally enter the island. Once we cross the bridge, we come to a crossroad that leads 3 ways. We decide to go right first and head off into the forest. The path to the right splits into 2 ways. We take the top path and find ourselves on the Plaza. Here I left 3 little snacks for dreaming travelers. Enjoy! The Plaza gives a sunken-in feeling as it's surrounded by hills. If you look up, you can find the move rising behind the resident services building. Following the path down on the right, we will find a little way up the one hill. On top of it is another small picnic area adorned by fields of cauliflowers and white pumpkins. Let's continue our way down. To the left is a small little garden. I kept a lot of the weeds to give it a natural, overgrown feeling. Let's say hi to the villager inside. Hi Bob! I kept the villagers' houses the way they are. There is I! Hello! You can find me on Twitch, so if you don't know, now you know. Walking along the beach, we find ourselves in front of the entrance to the museum area. Again, very natural and overgrown, with loads of flowers and weeds. We have a massive stegosaurus here, keeping guard of the museum as we continue our way up past the museum and find ourselves in front of the tailor. To the right, there is another field full of crops. The tailor is surrounded by a small lovely hill filled with beautiful flowers and sakura trees, as well as sewing machines and spinning wheels and the latest creations making their ways into the sea. The Able sisters have direct access to the beach as well, making it the #1 spot to be. You can climb atop the hill behind the tailor to enjoy the magnificent view of a rising sun. The path up ahead leads us through a small transitional area over a bridge towards the neighborhood area. To the right we have the first 2 houses. The one in front belonging to Lolly, and if you hop over the little waterway, you can access Rosie's garden. These 2 are my absolute favorite, so they got the prime positions. There even is a little Totoro in Rosie's garden, along with a little seed sprite detail. Let's also say hi to my sweet Lolly. Hi dear. Lolly also has her own little garden full of crops. To the left we have a small little laundry spot near the river. Up the stairs we go to find ourselves on the 2nd level of the neighborhood. This level is home to Mitzi and Mary. To the left, Mitzi has a cutesy little garden with a little waterfall. We will check this area past the waterfall later. Oops, please excuse my horrible gameplay. My controller has a terrible Joy-Con drive lately, which makes it really hard to navigate properly. If you want to help me get a new one, you can check out my throne wishlist if you want to. To the right, Mary has her home and a lovely garden with her own jacuzzi and a little cliff. Up the next set of stairs we go and reach the top floor of our neighborhood area. Let's go left first. Here we find a small little stargazing area with this cute pink moon chair which you can snuggle onto to watch the shooting stars on the horizon. Let's take a look to the right and go to the last villager's home in this area, which is Anka. Anka has a cozy little crafting spot, ton of rustic accessories, which makes her garden one of my favorites that I have built. I promised you we would check out the little spot behind Mitzi's waterfall later, and now that time has come. Here we find a small little forest, and once we crawl down that vine, we reach a cute hidden away area, which is a cozy outdoor library. Behind the library, there even is a little cute outdoor movie theatre to go to with your favorite friends and to have a wonderful time with. Going past the water, find a small pathway shouldered by some beautiful cliffs that leads you to the next neighborhood area. However, we will check the biggest part of that neighborhood later. First, we climb another incline and find ourselves in the cute garden of Kitty, who also happens to have a bunch of beehives to ensure the growth of the island. Behind Kitty's house, a small painting area is hidden away in the trees. Once you take the stairs down to the small valley, you have arrived at my house. I didn't decorate the interior too much, so let's not hop inside. My garden has access to the secret beach, and you can climb the vines to find a cozy outdoor bath surrounded by some beautiful sakura trees. On the cliff behind my house there are loads of different colored stars glowing all day and night. Oh look, because I've taken so long the sun is starting to rise. Let's exit my garden on the left side. Close to my house is the peninsula, which I have clustered with a bunch of cottagecore objects. I simply love how it turned out. Now, let's continue down the beach towards the small mushroom forest, which leads to the neighborhood area where Pearl and Kiki live. This is Kiki's little garden on the mini island. The way leads us down to a big path. To the left is a structure that was requested by my community, the cat tea house. I took a lot of inspiration from the game Pico and a YouTuber, and will link both for you in the info box so you can check them out. I built this on stream, and it was the last structure I finished before finalizing the island. The path leads us to Nook's Cranny, which is shrouded in the soft golden light of the rising sun, hugged into a soft blanket of trees and cluttered items. Following forth, the path leads us back to the entrance of the island. Now, there is only one way left, towards the heart piece of Laughtale. Are you ready? The little way reveals my favorite place on this entire island, which gave it its name, the Cat Café. It extends over 2 floors, with the bottom floor having little tables and chairs, everyone sipping their favorite beverage. Behind the counters are the shelves which hold all the best foods and drinks for every taste, everything freshly made every day. The cafe has a second level. To the left there are 3 little bistro tables for those that prefer to stand while taking in their little snacks. The right side also has a lot of bistro tables and its own little counter, so you don't have to run down all the way to the counter on the first floor to order another drink. And that was it with our island tour of Laughtale, the early morning cat cafe island. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed the little tour. It was my first island that I ever finished. If you ever want to catch me live on Twitch building another island, we're currently building a cottagecore island called Maplewood. You can catch me on stream. I publish my schedule on all my social media. Tell me what you like most about Laughtale in the comments below. If you have a dream address that I should tour next, feel free to drop it in the comments below. I would love to check out many wonderful islands. Thank you so much for being here and watching this lovely little video. I hope to catch you guys very, very soon. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed what you saw. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye bye!